Hello, hello. This your infant. You've had a treat this week, twice in 1 week. Right, okay, so first of all, hello, and welcome to the this small corner of Flosstube with the Hobbit House Stitcher. The Hobbit House Stitcher being this place is not exactly the biggest, and is a bit like a hobbit house. Yep, not the largest of places at all. However, it does the job just. Right, okay, so if I've had any all to thank you to all my new subscribers and viewers that have been coming along for a look to see what you can see and if there's anything worth looking at. I'm pleased that you've come, and please come back again. And so let's begin. If you are sitting comfortably, let's begin. So the first thing I want to do is a little bit of my progress on one stitch at a time for that sal that I'm doing. So there be the pattern as we all know, and this is as far as I've got right there. So I've done as I've said before, I've done all the words, as you can see, and then I'm just doing the little bird. They've done the little bird, beg your pardon. I'm doing the rest of this tree. So that's going to take a bit of time because there is rather a lot of tree. So I'm doing that at the moment. So that can go back in there. Now, the second thing is I'm also doing is I've got two in the go. Yeah, why not? So the second one I'm doing is, if you can see it through the plastic, is one a Stacey Nash Animal Crackers, one a Maggie May. Right, so this would be my, as we all know, as I've said before, my umpteenth attempt on Maggie May. I appear to have difficulty with these animal cracker patterns for some reason or another. It's silly, stupid mistakes solely on my part. Just being daft and missing stitches and adding them. There's another good thing I like to do is add them. Not miss them out, but add them on. So this is the bottom of Maggie May's dress. And if I can just let you see, this will be this wee bit. That'll be that wee, hang on, there'll be that wee bit here. Round a bit here now. That just a bit, round a bit here. So it's quite a long dress, and it's going to take quite a bit to do it. But everything's adding properly, as far as I know. So that should be all right. Should get on with that. No bother at all. Now, I can't show you the pattern because I don't have it. It doesn't have a cover page. But I've been doing Emily Call's Valentine Gals, or Galentines, as it's called, as well. So I've been doing them. There are 4 separate pictures. Well, there are four pictures in one. So, as I've showed you before, this is me first in. And then what I'm going to do is take the other 3 pieces of Ada that I coloured myself, by the way. And if you go back to previous videos, you can see the colour that I used. It was a Rit dye, so you can see what colour it is. It's a nice yellow. It is as well. So, I'm going to do the other 2. Rather, there are not. What have I got? 3, 4 pieces. Hold on, I've got an extra bit. It's okay. So, there are another 2, I beg your pardon, patterns in one, so there are 3 in total. So I'm going to do the other two of those. I'm going to separate them out and maybe make them into maybe pillows or something. I do have some tart tins. That might be good. I also have tins. This too might be good. I'll have to think about that. Right, okay, so the next thing is I have, for my second segment, this is a haul of sorts. It's not quite related to the topic we're discussing, but however, it is kind of, isn't it? So this is a paperweight that I bought the other day. You can see. Now this one is. I thought it might be good if I was to, when the weather would get a little warmer, patterns flying about all over the place, could set it down on top, stop them from flying around. So I thought that would be a good idea. And I also have, let's just shift this wee bit. I also have bought some magazines, well, a magazine, I should say. This one is the World of Cross Stitching. I beg your pardon, it's World of Cross Stitching. Now this one was something of a bumper issue, because you didn't only get that, but you got this one in the magazine too, within the thing. Now there's some really very good. Let's just take a little look through. Now that's one. It's large, but it's got ducks. Ducks? Yeah, ducks. It's got ducks on that in. And then, what else have we got? Have we got anything smaller? I was going to pick out the little flowers like the buttercups and things. Could choose to do them, I thought. Now, this is what else I was looking at as well. These are wild flowers, you can see. Yeah, those ones would be good on some buttons. So that's a couple of patterns. Let's see if there's anything else. That was a larger one. Let's see if we've got something. They've got something middle of the road. Oh, here we go. There's some butterflies. So I'm certain you'll be able to get it no matter where you are in the world. So it's called the World of Cross Stitching, and it would be the July 2025 issue, and it's issue number 360. So that's that one there. Now this is the actual magazine, as we've just seen. Now let's have a look and see if there's anything in here that would be of a larger. Well, this one's a bit of a larger project. There we go. Now that one there, well, this is by Gail Boosie. Presuming I'm pronouncing her name properly, but it's got bees, and they're selling their honey at the market. It's very cute. I could easily pick out some of those and do those. So that's a larger one. Let's see if we've got anything. See if there's anything smaller. Let's see. Let's have a quick flick through. See if there's anything smaller. Let's have a look. That's a bit bigger. We don't want that. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Here's some smaller ones. These are a ladybird alphabet down by the lead. Oh no, that's the editor. Oh, we don't want that. Well, we do, but wait, that's not the person who designed it. Who would design this one? Does it tell us Who did it? Ah, here it is. There's the lady that designed it. There, right there. There she goes. Now, that's what we've got there. Now, let's see if we get anything like middle of the road. We've got these ones. These ones were done by this lady there. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. There she goes. There's the lady there. And there's her patterns. Yeah, so they're reasonable book magazines. I have Get that one, and I get. Let's see, where's the most recent one? Ah, do this one. This is the most recent one of the other one that I like to get. So those are the two, pardon me, that I can get here where I live. I used to be able to get, hold on, I've got a copy here. I used to be able to get this one, which is from over there, over the pond. This issue would be the Winter 2024 issue. I used to be able to get this one, but can't get that one no more. So I used to be able to get them. There's some nice ones in this particular one, as I've got here. I've done, which I'll be coming to in a moment, actually, as it happens, which will lead me, no, but I'll come back to that. Hold on, come back to that. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you was I wanted to start a new segment. Oh yes, a new segment. So, this here new segment will be about the books that I have got. Now, let's just alter this a little bit. That's a bit better. Right, okay. Now, these books I've got are, they're going to be fairly old to kind of new. I don't really have too much up to date ones, really, to be honest. I do like the older ones as well. I like all the ones, but the older ones are really quite nifty. Now, as we were talking about Gail Busey, presumably that's how she pronounces her name, like I say. But this one is called Borders and Motifs. So this one is just got, well, clues in the title. We've got this one, which I thought I would do. Pick out the little houses or the little motifs and do those. So that was one pattern out of there that I thought might be nice. And then there's some ones fit for little ones, little babies. So we've got that. And what else do we have? Let's see, we'll have a flick through. Oh, there's something a little bit more in the way of something festive. So we've got that too. So that's that one. And it's called Borders and Motifs in Cross Stitch by Gail Busey. Again, hopefully we're pronouncing the name properly. Now, this one is by Jane Hauschild, presumably. Hauschild, Lindenberg. Now this one's called Flowers in Cross Stitch. Now there are 80 designs in this book. Now this one was, I must tell you, when the book was published, when was that one published? The previous book was first published in 1994. So it's got an age in that in. And this one that I'm about to show you was published in 1992, right? So we've got this one in today. Now I've marked off some pages that I thought might be quite nice. Now this one here is for a placemat or a plate liner, if you like. Now I thought that it might be they're Scarlet Pimpernels flowers. I thought the little pictures would be good on some buttons. So there's that. And the next one is, this is honeysuckle. Now I've never done a picture of a honeysuckle before, so I thought that would be nice. And this is like another sort of, this is a tablecloth. Tablecloth? Yeah, it's a tablecloth. I thought I would pick out the little patterns of the flowers and just do them. So that's 2. Let's see if we can get a third. Oh, there is a third. Is there a third? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Now these ones are very strange. Never seen this kind of bibs before. Oh no, it's been actually made. What's this? Ha! Look at that. This is a baby's bib that they've actually made the thing. So I thought I'd pick out the patterns underneath. I thought that might be nice. And then, do we have anything else that is worth looking at? Oh yes, look at this one. This is a one that would have been very good for the past few months, which is a daffodil, and that one's a napkin holder, I should say. So those are the 2 books there. So I've got many more that I can show. So if you'd like any information on the ones I've showed you, then I can give you that in the comments or via my Instagram page, which is at Purple Nelly, all one word. So, and the 4th segment is I've got a question for you all. Now, I would like to know, what is your favourite thing to stitch? Could it be houses, animals, a particular animal? Is it floral? Is it, whatever it is, what do you like to stitch? Now for me, I particularly like bees. Do like to stitch a bee occasionally. Houses are a thing, like you saw in that book just then. And also I like brightly coloured patterns. Gotten particularly into those recently. So that's that. And here we go. And the 5th segment is a new Flosstube that I've since discovered. Now she's just made her first Flosstube, and her name is, a YouTube channel is called Crafting with Rebecca. Now Rebecca comes from Australia, and she shows you all what she's been doing and explains a bit about herself and so on and so forth, because first one in and all that. And she's made this, she has previously stitched and framed this really lovely picture of, I think it's four bunnies, and they're quite big, these bunnies, all in a row. You've got to go over and have a look at these bunnies. They're very, very nice. Very, very cute and very, very nice. Look lovely up on the wall wherever it is that she would be liking to put it. Now I'll put her details underneath and you can see that. So I think that's all for today. Like I say, if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do. It's down below. And if the sun, well, it was out. The sun was out, but it's not out anymore. We have had a little bit of rain. We had a rain shower earlier on. Over this here part of the world in Scotland. So hopefully there'll be no more of that. So we have had quite a bit of rain this past while. And actually, before I started the video, it's a good thing actually it happened before I started, because I would have went like a bit like that because there was a bird that had went bang right into that window just there. Crumbs, didn't have to jump. But it seemed to bash into the window and fly off, because I couldn't see it when I looked out, so presumably it was all right and it was just a little stunned and off it went. but that I don't know what on earth happened there, because I do have a curtain up against the window, so there was no light shining on the window. But I think it just, sometimes these things just happen. But it seems all right. I don't seem to see it outside. There was a little, what was it? I think it was a little blackbird. Oh dear. Well, it looks like it was all right. So off it looks like it flew off. So it should be okay. So that's it. Well, I'll if you, like I say, if you haven't subscribed or commented before, please comment. I shall read them, and I'll see you later. Remember and answer the question. I'll see you later. Bye.